Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate that, every single one of you guys. So today we're talking about the Toyota Crown. Now, my biggest concern was when they showed the little teaser. I've complained about it. I'm like, why? This makes absolutely no sense. You have so many crossovers and SUVs on your lineup. Why are you adding another one? I got an answer to that question, baby. I got an answer. You ready? Got your popcorn on? Toyota once again has decided to kill off the Venza. They are killing off the Venza. Venza is dead. It's going to be discontinued after this year. So the Crown Signia is taking its place. So that's why they're coming up with this new crossover or whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and check it out. And yeah, all right. So here we go. As always, like I said on my last video, I was talking about the Camry, the 2025, and same thing. I feel like it's a kind of like most companies, like when they do decide to make certain things, they want to kind of like have like a little bit of a just something in common with all their vehicles. Subaru is notorious for this. When they were making their new lineup, like they're going on with this, like all their interiors are pretty much similar when it comes to their infotainment. Whether you want the highest one, they all look alike. To be honest with you, they all look alike, similar. But it seems like Toyota is going, full force with this new design. It kind of looks like the Corolla, but just the bigger version of it. I mean, we know we have the Corolla Cross, but this one looks a little bit like it because, especially with the headlights, I don't know how. But yeah, when you look at this one, when you look at the new when you look at the Crown SUV, and then you look at the Camry, then you look at the Corolla, you look at the Prius, they all have similar styling when it comes to the front of the vehicles. But in the rear side, that's what really separates it. It looks like a completely different vehicle from the rear side, obviously, because it's a bigger, SUV or whatever. This one is going to be all hybrid as well too. You can either get it in a front wheel drive or you can get it in an all wheel drive system as well. And it's taken over the place of the Venza, because to me initially it made absolutely no sense for them to go this route to make another SUV. I'm like, dude, you're just gonna confuse your consumers. When you give them so many different options, you end up just confusing the shit out of your consumers, and they don't know what to do. So the fact that they are getting rid of one to take over the place of another makes sense. Maybe the sales wasn't there for the Venza, because I do remember the Venza being killed off a long time ago, and then they brought it back as I think it was the hybrid. They brought it back, and it's been selling for a while, and then they're discontinuing it again, so they're killing it again. So obviously it wasn't doing as good as they would have liked, so that's why they're pivoting over to the Crown Signia. So the question that I was asking, I was like, okay, so if they were adding it and they had all their other options available, let's go to the Toyota's website. Let me close this Camry one over. Let me see. Because my main concern was like, okay, they're adding that one to the lineups, because right now they have 13 different let me hit vehicles over here. Yeah, there you go. And let me just take myself off the screen so I'm not in the way. So let's go ahead and hit the crossovers. So yeah, so these are the options that they're available. So right now they're getting rid of the Venza. So the Venza starts at about $40,000. Obviously it's a hybrid vehicle, and honestly, like, I like the Venza. I don't think it's an ugly looking vehicle, but it's not their best looking vehicle, honestly. But it doesn't matter. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So as you can see, the Venza actually starts at 34,000. So I would expect the Toyota Crown Signia to start at around the same amount of price. because you don't want to like cannibalize your other options that you have. So maybe the RAV4 is gonna be like their base, and then after the RAV4, then it's gonna be the Crown, and then maybe you have your Forerunner and Highlander and etc. But the Highlander is a is a 7 or 8 seater, so that's kind of like its own category. Like if you want something a little bit bigger, and if you want just enough, because my whole thing is like the Crown is gonna have way more leg room than the RAV4. But if they're both the same size, if you want to save some money, it makes no sense for you to purchase the Crown. So you're just better off just getting yourself a RAV4 and save some money. But like I said, the design, less. Mm, not a fan of the front. Like I feel like they're just going with a whole new design language, I guess, and trying to just put that on all their new vehicles. Well, maybe down the road in a few years, we'll see the Highlander will take the same, they'll go the same route as well too. But anyway, so here is the interior. They got that two-tone. I don't know if I like it though, because they're doing the same thing with the Camry with that two-tone. Oof. You guys let me know in the comments below if you like it. So hopefully we'll be able to see it at the auto show. The auto show is this week, so I'll try to get as much footage as I can of the new vehicles as well too. So we're gonna cover the new Camry, and I'm pretty sure that the new Camry is gonna be locked, just as well as the Crown. It's gonna be locked as well too. We probably won't be able to get inside unless we're like have a press badge, which we don't. So we're not gonna be able to get inside and check it out, which is fine. We'll just record from the outside in. So I'll get you guys that footage as well too. This week. If not this week, then probably by next week I should have those footages down for you guys. But as always, make sure to like and subscribe if you guys enjoy watching the video, me covering these new vehicles. Like the overall design, I feel like it's something completely, it's a little different, but it's still rocking that same engine as the hybrid engine that they're going with. And all the features, it's going to be standard and certain. Depending on the option that you want, you're going to have standard options. So when it comes to Toyota, they give you so many options to choose from, which I feel like it just overwhelms the customer. And that's why I was like, what the fuck? Are they coming up with another SUV? Like, you don't have enough already? This makes absolutely no sense to me at all. But it makes sense now since they're getting rid of the Venza. So you get 19-inch alloy wheel, digital cockpit, dual 12.3-inch displays, power adjustable heated front seat, but that's gonna be maybe on different. That's the XLE. Oh, okay. 21-inch if you go a little bit higher, I'm assuming. But you guys let me know in the comments below. All right, what you think of the new Crown taking over for the Venza. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I'll see you in the next one.